They're in the stretch and up to speed. Field of the 55th 1997 Canadian Pacing Derby Championship. And they're off with Hare making a gate break and putting himself in a hole early. Falcon Scooter extremely rough gated, way out wide. It's Golden Shot Killeen, Village Connection, Strong Clan along the inside. Misfit is fourth. And on the extreme outside, Falcon Scooter is back down pacing more smoothly to be in from fifth. The Wrath of Pan just ahead of Stablemate, sixth and seventh with Slick Pavement right in behind the Wrath of Pan. Then winning goalie Pacific Fella and Hare after the gate break is trailing this field. Village Connection, Paul McDonnell in 26 and 3, establishing the lead pretty much as expected. It's Village Connection cutting out the mile. Right on his back is Strong Clan for the two-hole trip, and Golden Shot Killeen got in from third. Fourth on the outside is Falcon Scooter. Misfit follows up in fifth. There's the Wrath of Pan. Tony Morgan tipped him out from sixth. Slick Pavement on his cover from seventh. Winning goalie is eighth. Pacific Fella pretty far back in ninth, and Hare after the gate mistake is 10th. Village Connection got the half in 55 seconds, 28 and 2. Much more moderate in the second quarter. Village Connection the leader into the far turn. Strong Clan getting the best trip of all. Falcon Scooter going wide all the way for Ron Waples is still out there grinding away in third. Golden Shot Killeen is fourth. The Wrath of Pan where he loves it, a second over fifth. Misfit sixth at the inside. Slick Pavement out from seventh. Winning goalie tries it three high from eighth. Then Pacific Fella and trailing Hare. Village Connection. Strong Clan has been bravening up in behind him. 123 and 1, 28 and 1 third quarter. Village Connection, Strong Clan, and the Wrath of Pan has asked for his best now out in the center of the track, but it's Strong Clan taking over from Village Connection. The Wrath of Pan is going to chase to the end, and Slick Pavement is between horses. Strong Clan is digging in for all he's got, and he's got a win in the Canadian Pacing Derby. Strong Clan defeated Slick Pavement and the Wrath of Pan in 151 and 1. Strong Clan, Stu Ferlot and Randy Waples have clicked to win the 55th Canadian Pacing Derby. That's an emotional, popular local victory. Gary and Bruce, back to you. Pacing Derby Championship Final, number 3, Strong Clan. Direct scooter 5-year-old from Village Jewel, owned by Elgin Strong of Oakville and Peter MacArthur of Burlington. Trained by Stu Ferlot, driven to victory by Randy Waples, his 4th and 13 this year. None of them bigger than this. 151 and 1, Strong Clan wins the 1997 Canadian Pacing Derby Championship. Helping us out with the winners enclosure presentation, from Sports Radio, the Fan 590, Mr. Bob McCowan. Thanks to Bob McCowan for making the trophies presentation. To Strong Clan and his connections, winners of the 55th Canadian Pacing Derby.
I have Randall Waples, and you were standing on the seat of the bike.
Well, I've done that before, but it started like when I was about 8 or 9 years old. I come down from the track to head into the barn a couple times, standing out. My mother would say to me, "What are you doing?" I said, "I just won the Canadian Pacing Derby, or I just won the Little Brown Jug." Well, this time I done it for sure. This is the real thing, and it felt really good.
It certainly did. And of course, this horse is a half-brother to Village Jasper, and he just may win the jug for Bill Wellwood. But anyway, Strong Clan, he's just gotten better and better. This horse, he's not very big, but he certainly has a big heart. Yeah, that's for sure. He's a true champion. A couple of years ago, he near ended up dying on Stu, and they had to rush him to the University of Guelph, and he was impacted bowel, and he's come back unbelievable. You know, like I say, he's not a very big horse, but it's a lot of its heart. We got a really lucky trip, and everything worked out for us. But all I can say is best to, you know, a big thank you to the owners and to Stu Ferlot and his whole barn for giving me such a great animal to drive tonight. Well, Randy, you cut it out with him last week. Well, you had to remove to the front, actually, and tonight you gave him a ground-saving trip. You had a tough horse on the front in Village Connection, and it certainly paid off. For sure. Village Connection got me to exactly where I wanted to be, and Clan hung on for it, and like I said, I'm just absolutely ecstatic. It's going to be a very noisy night in the Waples household tonight. It certainly is. When I spoke with you last week, you mentioned that you were going to drive this horse. You already knew that you were going to drive him, even though Pacific Fella won and lit up the tote board. But did you know deep down that this horse had more power? I wouldn't say he has more power, but he's got a lot of determination. Now the other horse does too, but like I said, in this whole thing, I had to go with Stu. He stuck with me all year, and he let me drive Historic a couple years ago on the Canadian Pacing Derby, and I really thought I owed it to him, and things just worked out for us. It's great. I couldn't be any happier than to win this race for Stu Ferlot. He's been really great for me. Well, it was a terrific decision, Randy. That's Randy Waples winning with Strong Clan in the Canadian Pacing Derby.
Thanks, Karen. Have a good night, eh?
I will.